So it's getting to be that time of year. Time for season predictions. Before I get to that though, Erik Karlsson, San Jose, hey? That's something. I'm pretty excited. I thought San Jose had a good chance of getting him. Thought he's either going to go there or to Vegas. Those seemed to be the two places that names kept popping up that wanted him. Since he went to San Jose, I wonder if he's going to get flipped and go play with Hoffman in Florida. Wouldn't that be something? Doubt that'll happen, but who knows at this point. I'm going to do the Metro division first, just because the Capitals won the Stanley Cup. I feel I should start with them and their division, and we'll go from there. Quick spoiler though, I made this list about an hour before the trade was announced, and before the trade was even announced, I still had the Ottawa Senators last in the Atlantic division, and they are still at last in the Atlantic division. Sorry. So we're going to get started off with the Metro division. Just a little quick prediction of if I think they're going to make the playoffs or not. I'll say maybe one or two words as to why I think that. I try not to spend too much time on each team. So we're going to start with, actually, as you can see, these are each team in the division, and they are in order of how they finished in last year's standings. So the Capitals were first, Pittsburgh, Philly, Columbus, the Devils, Hurricanes, Islanders, and the Rangers. So that was how they finished the regular season last year. How do I think they're going to finish the season this year? Alright, so who I think is going to finish first this year in the Metropolitan division, I think Pittsburgh. I know that's probably the safe bet, the easy pick. I thought about going with Columbus just because of Artemi Panarin. But with his uncertainty of the contract and if he's going to stay there, don't know. But I think Pittsburgh will finish first. I think they'll have a good year. Crosby and Malkin really don't show any signs of slowing down. I think they'll get first. Second, I am taking the Blue Jackets. I finished second in the Metro. Again, Panarin is that good. I have faith in Bobrovsky, Zach Werenski, Tortorella. I think they have what it takes to at least compete. Whether or not to do anything in the playoffs, I doubt it, but I think they'll go for the third straight year and make a run for the playoffs. Third, I'm taking the Capitals. I think the Capitals will get off to probably a little bit of a slow start, but I don't think that'll really affect them that much. I think they'll make the playoffs no problem and have another chance at another Stanley Cup. Fourth, finish fourth in the Metro, taking the New Jersey Devils. I love Nico Hischier. I've really grown to really like and respect Taylor Hall as a player. I think he's unbelievably talented, and he pretty much dragged. Either way, he pretty much got them to the playoffs single-handedly. I really like Pavel Zacha as well. I think they have a really good team, and I think they can do better than what they did last year. They won't catch anyone by surprise if they do. Moving on to the fifth place team, the Flyers. This one was a bit of a struggle. I didn't know how they're going to do. By the way, I'm probably going to be wrong on all of these. If any of you guys watched my playoff predictions, they were all terrible. So I don't expect this to be any different. But in fifth place, the Flyers. Which Giroux are we going to get? The 100-point Giroux or the unmotivated Giroux? we've seen him struggle very, very badly in the past. He's very inconsistent. Voracek, he's also inconsistent. I'm not sold on the goaltending. I do really like their defense. I think they have one of the best defense cores in the NHL. But I think there's too many question marks up front. After them, in number 6, I am taking the Rangers. I think their rebuild is going relatively well. I really like Wyatt Anderson and Philip Cheadle. I think they'll be really good players. Lundqvist, I have no problem with him being in net. He's the king for a reason, and I think the Rangers will have a little bit of a bounce back year. I don't think they'll make the playoffs though. Number 7, Carolina Hurricanes. I want them to make the playoffs. I think they'll do all right. They just announced Justin Williams as captain today, and Sebastian Aho is unbelievable. He's their best player by far. Goaltending, I'm not sold on. Defense, I'm not really sold on. I do like Dougie Hamilton. I got to see him play a couple times here in Calgary. He's fine, but after that, I'm not sure. Too many question marks for me though. And last but not least, I think the Islanders are going to finish in that 8th spot. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, and not necessarily because Tavares is gone. Goaltending, I have serious questions about their goaltending. I do like Robert Lehner. I think he's a very capable NHL goalie. I just don't think they have what it takes to really even compete in this division. They could surprise people. I don't know. I just don't see it. All right, so that was the season predictions. 1 through 8 for the Metropolitan Division. I will be doing the Atlantic next, and then we'll move over to the Western Conference after that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again soon.